At a local pharmacy still on edge today after two men held them at gunpoint. News 4's Jen Sean spoke to a pharmacist working at the time and tells us why this robbery is unique.
When someone robbing a drugstore, you might assume, well, they're after cash. But that wasn't the case here at family-owned Larwood Pharmacy in East Aurora last weekend. Those robbers had their sights set on something else.
They said that they wanted drugs, that they wanted oxys, Percocet, and benzos.
These surveillance photos show the two suspects. They got away with a small amount of pills and a customer's purse. Pharmacist Linda Andrews was working that night and recalls one of the men.
I could see the skin around his eyes. It was just bright, bright red, and it seemed like he was extremely uncomfortable. And I thought, he's going through withdrawal and he needs drugs.
Nationally, there's been an uptick in armed robberies at pharmacies. This is the first in East Aurora. It was followed by an attempted robbery in Alden. That suspect is also still at large.
It is happening throughout Western New York and throughout the country. The heroin and opiate epidemic is out of control.
East Aurora Police Chief Shane Krieger hopes the trend stops here and that this is the last robbery of its kind he sees.
It does seem like it's a trend. I think that the more tightly the authorities control the narcotics, the more difficult it is for people who are using them illegally to get them, and they become more desperate and take more desperate measures.
Chief Krieger says Larwood's surveillance photos are instrumental in this investigation. Now, on top of surveillance, Larwood has other security measures in place to keep both staff and customers safe. But Andrews says last weekend's scare isn't something she'll easily forget. In East Aurora, Jen Shantz, News 4.